Hey guys, welcome. My name is Junk at the Spot, and what we're doing today is a little general overview of the state of the spot, and just to show you guys kind of what we're doing, what we're working on. I know it's a bear market, but we're still going. We're still here. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here next bull market. We'll be here the next bear after that. We're not going anywhere. So let's check out what we got going on. We got the minting is complete of the original spots and little alpha here, we might be doing a little update to these original spots, but yeah, that might be coming out pretty darn quick. So minting complete, there's only 610 of these, and they allow you to do some pretty cool stuff for free. If you don't have one, you might have to pay, or you might not be able to do it at all. So let's dive into it here. We got the customizable PFP goaded. Enter the transmorphizer. Here we go. So what we've got is our traits down here, our canvas up here, and it will show you what you are building here. So if I want to go to, let's say, I want this guy. Oh, I don't have it. It's red. Hellfire. Oh, what's this? I can click buy now. Where does this take me? It takes me to the marketplace. Oh, unlisted. None of them are listed. There's 39 owners. No one wants to sell them. I could make an offer, you know, if I wanted to do that. So that's a pretty cool feature. You can just click right here, get that trait if you can get it. And then you can also click here, my traits, and this shows me everything that I own. So if I go through here and click, I can build my PFP however I would like to do it, and keep going with that, and boom, okay, I've got my PFP. So what do I want to do from here? Oh, I can't do it. Can't do it. I don't have that background. So I gotta go to one of these. These solid color backgrounds are all free, so everybody gets access to these, but they do basically you can't create a twin with different backgrounds. So if I make this guy with this color, I can't go and make this guy with this color. So that is something to know. If you make this combination with this, it doesn't mean that you can make it with this. So backgrounds aren't unique in a sense where you can create the body, head, eyes, mouth, headwear combination and just have a different background. That doesn't work because we didn't want a bunch of twins with different backgrounds. So this is the image that you want. You can only create it with one background. So keep that in mind. So that's the gist of it. You can create your PFP here with the traits that you collect. We airdropped a bunch of traits in the beginning to a bunch of people, and so there was hundreds of traits out there for free, and you just got them in your wallet. But we decided that basically we didn't want to keep flooding people's wallets with traits that they might not necessarily use. So instead of the passive airdrop function, we went to a staking mechanism where you have to go and you have to actively stake your spots. You can stake, you know, you can own one spot NFT and stake for all of these if you want at one time. That is no big deal. You don't need 10 spots to stake 10 times. It's non custodial. It's basically just a mechanism where you can collect these traits that you want. We release new traits all the time. As you can see, there's quite a few traits out there. And yeah, so this, we just felt like, users that might have a spot in their wallet but aren't actively engaging with goaded, maybe they don't want to end up with 50, traits in their wallet. So this way, if you're active in the community and you're active in the project, you can come and you can stake your spot for these traits. You can also stake your spot and your ape, let's say, for the OG chain add-on, which you can use in the Discord on our spot bot, to add that OG chain to your ape seamlessly. And we'll do a video on that later too. There are a couple videos kicking around, but we should do an updated one. Also, you can stake your blob and your spot. These are basically, you need a blob and a spot to stake for this. You need a tiny bones and a spot to stake for this. And this is a random trait that you don't know what you're getting. So if you go here and you basically can click into it and it says there's 0 left to claim, so you can't claim any. So that is that. So that's goaded. Our next one's NF tombstones. So NF tombstones are customizable NF tombstones, and you can go through and you can change all of these values if you want. You can make fonts bigger, you can move things around, you can put your name up there, you can put your name down there. It doesn't really matter. You can say whatever you want. Down here, it is limited to one line per. Um, but yeah, and then you can engrave it, and that creates this as your active tombstone, which in the future you'll be able to send dead NFTs to, where basically if you don't want an NFT in your wallet, you can send it to the graveyard and you can get rid of it out of your wallet, and it goes into this contract where if you own a spot, you can then pull that NFT that's been sent to the graveyard as a dead NFT out of there if you'd like. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but maybe you do. So you can resurrect dead NFTs if you own a spot. You can also send your NF tombstone once you've engraved it to an address, and it becomes a soulbound token. So basically, you can engrave a tombstone with whatever you want it to say, and then you can send your NF tombstone to somebody else's wallet where they can never get rid of it. So it kind of gives them a stamp from you, whatever you want to say to them. Okay, so let's go back and go through a few of the other projects. We've got Scribble Warlock Customs, which is we built a front end for Scribble Warlock to basically distribute his custom collection. So what you do is you choose your NFT that you want to claim your custom card with. You enter in a color and a noun, and then you can mint your custom card. But I've already done that with these, so I can't. But you can also view the entire collection and click on these cards, and it will show you if NFT has been used to claim the custom card. So that is pretty cool. You can also go to the different collections and click through. Oh, that one hasn't claimed, this one hasn't claimed, this one has claimed. So a lot of cool stuff going on with Scribble Warlock. He's killing it, and yeah, super pumped to be a part of this project with him and get this going for his custom cards. So there is that, which was pretty awesome to build with him. Our analog project, which was our second project that we launched, is in real life artists. These are all hand drawn works, and then they have digital effects put on them. Basically, you can own this NFT and a spot, and you can commit a variation to it. So these birds have one variation each, and it's basically the inversion of the original works, and you can commit that to that NFT, and then that's how that NFT will live on the marketplaces and the viewing for all the users. So if you sell a variation of the NFT and the owner doesn't have a spot NFT, they can't change it. So it lives like that forever. We've got Joel R., who did these awesome line drawings of these buildings and wonders of the world, which are super cool. And then TY did the coloration for the versions of all of these NFTs. So you can go through and you can kind of see what the NFT variations look like. You can go buy the original and then you can commit the variation. So it's a cool way to put your stamp on an NFT and kind of personalize it, and yeah, just choose the variation that you like. So next we got the unnamed branding DApp here. Basically, you have your unnamed NFTs that are shown at the beginning, and you can select them. And Gengar actually did some Christmas stuff here uh, for the unnamed NFTs. And then we've got the branding from all the projects that submitted it. And it was really cool because a lot of projects submitted their logos for the branding of the NFTs. And yeah, it was a really good show of support from the community of Avalanche. And these unnamed NFTs were free mint, the first free mint of free mint summer 2022. And once it was minted out, I really wanted to figure out a use for them, and I think that they were really cool. We saw those hats all over Twitter for a really long time in the summer, and then to develop this branding DApp for them to kind of customize and kind of represent the projects that you're into. Like tons of projects submitted their logos for these, and I think it's really cool to see them on the hats. And I mean, a lot of people are branding them still, and it's just a continuous thing that we're going to build on. And if any projects want their logos or branding on these, just shoot us a DM on Twitter, and we'll get that in there. So yeah, that's the unnamed branding DApp. So basically, you select the hat and the logo that you want on there. You approve it to be used. You mint it for free if you own a spot, or if you don't own a spot, it's 0.2 Avalanche. And then that original unnamed NFT gets sent to the contract. You no longer have it, and then you get the newly minted unnamed branded hat. So that is unnamed branding. We're building DNFTs down at the spot, but they're more than just DNFTs. They're DNFTs that have a customizable layer that is influenced by the user, you. So you basically have input to how the finalized NFT looks. So that's why we're calling them zNFTs, because there's two elements: the X, which is the NFT developed by the spot, and the Y, the customizable layer influenced by you, which creates Z, the finalized NFT. So these NFTs are not just dynamic, they're dynamic and they take your inputs. You get to decide what brands on your unnamed hat. You get to decide what traits to combine to mint a goated. You get to decide what your NF tombstone says. These are all things that are user inputs to the NFT to make them your own. And to store that on the blockchain in a permanent manner, I think is pretty cool. And I think that's moving forward. All of our projects are going to be personalized, they're going to have layers to them. And I think you're going to see a lot of cool stuff coming from us in the coming year or years or months or however, whatever timeline you're looking at. I mean, I'm a long term guy. I'm here. I've been here since the beginning of Avalanche. I'll be here for many years to come. And I just think this stuff has so much potential, and I'm really stoked to be building, and I'm really stoked to be a part of the community. So thanks to everybody who supported us, and I really look forward to what we got coming. So again, thanks. Shout out to Josiah Soren for the tunes at the beginning of this feature, and I will check you guys later.